Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Dollar Mint Old Coin channel. In today's video, we're diving deep into one of the most iconic and valuable coins from the United Kingdom, the 1969 10 new pence. This coin has quite the story, and some of you might be sitting on one of these gems without even knowing their true worth. Buckle up, because we're about to explore everything you need to know about this fascinating coin, its history, rarity, and why it could be worth an astonishing $6 million. Let's get started. Before we talk about the value, let's rewind to the history. The 10 new pence coin was introduced in 1968, part of the UK's transition from the old pre-decimal currency system to the new decimal system. This was an essential step in simplifying and modernizing Britain's economy. The introduction of new pence coins marked a new era, and 1969 was one of the first years these coins were minted in large quantities. In fact, the changeover from shillings and pence to a decimal system was quite a big deal. The 10 new pence in 1969 represented a critical milestone. It was part of the UK's larger plan to ensure the currency was simpler, cleaner, and easier to use. But what makes this coin particularly special? Well, that's what we're about to explore. First things first, let's talk about the design. The 1969 10 new pence coin features some stunning details that set it apart from other coins. On the obverse side, you'll find the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Mary Gillick, who was the artist behind the first definitive portrait of the Queen. On the reverse side, there's a striking image of a lion, which is a symbol of Britain's strength and power. The reverse side also features the denomination 10 new pence, making it easy to identify. This design reflects both national pride and the practicality of the new decimal system. Now, let's get to the exciting part, the value. At first glance, the 1969 10 new pence coin might seem like just another common British coin from the late 60s. However, there's a twist. A rare variety of this coin exists, and it could be worth $6 million. You're probably wondering, what makes it so valuable? In 1969, the Royal Mint accidentally struck a very small number of 10 new pence coins with the wrong metal composition. These coins were made with a higher percentage of copper rather than the standard cupronickel alloy. This rare mistake created a unique variant that collectors now highly prize. Because of the small number of coins that were minted with the error, their value has skyrocketed over time. Now, let's get into the big question. How much is the 1969 10 new pence coin actually worth today? The standard 1969 10 new pence coins are worth only a few pounds or dollars in regular circulated condition. However, the error coins with the copper mix? They're extremely rare. In fact, one of these error coins was sold for over $6 million in a private auction. Due to the extreme rarity of these coins, collectors are willing to pay millions for just one. Keep in mind, though, that the $6 million sale was for a coin in nearly perfect condition, often referred to as mint state. So, the condition of your coin is absolutely critical in determining its value. So, how do you know if your 1969 10 new pence is one of these highly valuable error coins? Well, the easiest way to spot the difference is by examining the color and feel of the coin. The standard 10 new pence coin has a silvery appearance, as it's made from cupronickel. The rare error coins, however, have a coppery tone. If you notice that your coin has a more reddish, copper-like hue, you might just have one of these rare gems. Another key to identifying the rare coin is its weight. The error coins are typically a little heavier due to the higher copper content. If you have a coin that fits this description, it's worth getting it appraised by a professional. Now that we know what makes the 1969 10 new pence coin so valuable, let's talk about the market for rare coins. The world of numismatics, or coin collecting, is an exciting and profitable hobby for many, and it's booming. Rare coins like this one are becoming increasingly sought after, and the market for them is growing. If you think you might have one of these error coins, there are specialized dealers and auction houses that can help you appraise it properly. Just be aware that, like any rare collectible, coin values can fluctuate based on demand, condition, and rarity. To sum it up, The 1969 10 new Pence coin is much more than just a piece of currency. It's a piece of history with a fascinating story, and if you've got one of those rare error coins, you could be holding on to something worth millions. Remember to check your change, inspect your collections, and maybe you'll find the next big numismatic treasure. Thank you for tuning into today's video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more insights into rare coins and their incredible values. And, as always, keep your eyes on those old coins. You never know what hidden treasures you might find. See you next time.